Are you ready? All right, here we go. We're going to look at lesson 12 today. I'm actually filming this along with lesson 11 because they're super similar. There's just a few things that change. So the rules, I want you to see that they're the exact same rules that we had for adding. The only difference is I'm marking out add and changing it to subtract. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to be subtracting this time. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. All right, let's look at our first example. 2 3/4 minus 1 1/4. Going back to our adding, unlike mixed numbers, we know that we're going to subtract the whole numbers first. We're going to get them out of the way so they're good to go. So 2, remember we're subtracting this time, minus 1 leaves me with 1. So I'm going to put that over there, and then I'm going to get rid of those whole numbers because I do not need them anymore. Up next, I'm going to just see if I have a common denominator. Oop, 4 and 4. I do. They were so nice to us on this one. And then I will just subtract, go on to step 3, and I'll subtract the fractions. So I'm only subtracting my numerators. My bottom stays the same. 3 minus 1 is 2. I'm going to have to see if I can reduce. All right. 2 and 4, yeah, they have something in common. They have 2. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. Gives me 1 and 2. Am I done? Oh, not yet. Last step, I've got to put them back together. A half and 1, pretty easy, gives me 1 and a half. So 3/4 minus 1/4. Oh no, wait, I subtracted, didn't I? I got rid of it. It was 2 3/4 minus 1 1/4. That's what I get for erasing. Gives me 1 1/2. All right, next example. Of course, we always want to make the second one a little bit more difficult to see what you know. Oh, my left-handedness getting in the way there. Okay, 6 11/16 minus 2 5/8. So we're getting some bigger numbers here. All right, gonna start really simple. Just gonna subtract my whole numbers. So 6 minus 2 gives me a 4. And then I get rid of those. I'm gonna mark them out this time instead. That way I don't forget. Okay, up next, I have my fractions. So I have my 11/16 and my 5/8. I have to find a common denominator. 8 and 16. What do they have in common? They have 16 in common. So this one will stay the same. 11/16. While this one's gonna have to change so that I can have a denominator of 16. 8. To get to 16, I have to multiply by 2. And whatever I do on the bottom, I have to do on the top. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, now I can't forget that I'm subtracting these. Big subtraction sign. So I have 11/16 minus 10/16. My bottom stays the same. And I do 11 minus 10, which is 1. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to reduce this one at all or simplify because 1 is the only thing that can go into 1. And then last step, I just combine them. So 1/16 and 4 over here gives me 4 and 1/16 as my answer. If you got adding down, you should be good on these. It's just subtracting and remembering to subtract. That'll be what catches a few of you tomorrow as I mix them up and have you add and subtract, remembering which one's addition, which one's subtraction. I will see you in class.